So what's up? Happy Easter and also happy Resurrection Sunday. I'm a Christian, so I believe in Resurrection Sunday, but basically I just want to really trying to bring notice that there's two things happening at one time on this Sunday that we're believing. We're believing there's an Easter Sunday happening, and if you're a Christian, you believe in the resurrection that happened. Basically, Good Friday, Jesus died on Friday, and within 3 days he was risen from the grave, and that's Resurrection Sunday. So that's what Christians are celebrating today, is Resurrection Sunday. And then you have Easter, which the word Easter has nothing to do with Resurrection Sunday. Easter is based off of a pagan holiday, or the pagan goddess of fertility and new beginning and new life. And rabbits are a symbolism of fertility and basically new life. Rabbits are master breeders. The reason why they're master breeders, because I look it up for you, rabbits can have up to 4 to 12 litters per year. And within those litters, they can have up to about between 4 and 8 or 4 and 12 babies in that litter. So if they have a high number of babies per litter, so they have up to 12. And then they have a number of litters that year, so up to 12. So, 12 times 12, that's over 100. They could have almost up to 100 babies if they were on a high number per year. So fertility represents, that's why they represent fertility. So that's where Easter comes from, the pagan goddess of fertility, and you have the rabbits that symbolize fertility, and which also new beginnings, because anytime something being born, it's new beginnings. Nothing to do with Christianity as far as the resurrection, because we're celebrating that Jesus arose from the dead. But, it's spring, baby. That's what they believe, the scholars, that Jesus died in the spring. So that's kind of how these two holidays came together, as far as why we I don't know who put the days together, but we celebrating the same day. Easter has nothing to do with the resurrection of Christ. The word Easter has nothing to do with the resurrection of Christ. That Easter has to do with the goddess of fertility, which I think they pronounce it Eestra or something like that. But that's where that comes from. But, we are all humans on this earth, and if you're celebrating resurrection of Christ, which I hope you are, because that's what I am, a Christian celebrating that, we can also celebrate spring, baby. That's new beginnings. So, this society used to be a majority agricultural society, so a lot of our holidays are centered around whatever season it is, because centered around the crops. So we can celebrate that winter is over, At one point in time, winter meant, still kind of means death. No sun, less sun, colder temperatures, plants were dying. A lot of people didn't make it through winter. So spring, we were celebrating, hey, if you still alive, hey, you made it through death, really. You made it through winter, which new beginnings, and summer's coming after spring. So, we about to be working hard for the plants that just was rooted in spring. So, these seasons make sense no matter where we are in society, no matter what's going on. Seasons make sense. I just wanted to highlight today how Easter and Resurrection Sunday came together. Well, not really how they came together, but just there's two things they're celebrating. We're celebrating the resurrection of Christ, and then we're celebrating new life with the fertility. So be kind to other humans. Understand that there's two things going on, and happy spring, and happy resurrection of Christ, baby. All love.